Turning now to the protests, tonight a Portland City Commissioner is making strong claims about what police are doing during those protests on the streets of Portland. Joanne Hardesty says she believes police are sending people into peaceful crowds to start issues. Fox 12's Sarah Hurwitz joins us live with her message and how police are responding. Sarah?
Well, yeah, Commissioner Joanne Hardesty said that Portland police have consistently lied to the public, lied to our congressional delegation about whether they are coordinating activities with federal law enforcement. And as you saw there, last night our crew saw fireworks thrown at officers. We also know that federal officers fired tear gas into the crowd at both peaceful protesters and agitators. And protesters say that police also fired rubber bullets. Now, we know that federal officers arrested 42 people. 26 are facing federal charges, some of whom were charged with assaulting a federal officer. Commissioner Joanne Hardesty is denouncing the presence of federal law enforcement in Portland, and she believes that the problem in Portland during these protests all started with excessive force by Portland police.
They absolutely are targeting places where the community is demanding reform and demanding that we disarm, defund, and totally change how policing works in America. I want people to know I do not believe that there are any protesters in Portland that are starting fires, that are creating chaos. I absolutely believe that it is police action, and they are sending saboteurs and provocateurs into peaceful crowds so that they can justify their inhumane treatment of people who are standing up for their right.
Now, Portland Police Chief Chuck Lavelle had this to say in response. The commissioner's statement that police officers would commit the crime of arson in order to precipitate their violation of people's civil rights strains credulity. I'm interested in seeing what evidence she has to support her accusations, and I'm disappointed that an elected official would make a statement like this without providing specific facts to support it. This allegation is completely false. The Portland Police Association also had a strong response to Hardesty's comments. President Darrell Turner released this statement saying, "With statements like this, it has become completely clear that Commissioner Hardesty is part of the problem in Portland. Every one of the many videos we have seen confirms that small groups of rioters are starting the fires and trying to burn down buildings. Even a quick search of Twitter shows rioters setting the fires and boldly claiming responsibility." Now, Turner later went on to say, politicians bent on power, perpetuating misinformation and untruths, are just as guilty of using their privilege to hijack this movement as the rioters who are committing violent acts, burning and looting. Both actions are causing destruction and chaos at a time when our communities are pleading for leadership and meaningful change. And Commissioner Hardesty also said that Portland is not going to back down. It is going to stand its ground, even if while the president is sending in these federal officers. Reporting live, Sarah Hurwitz, Fox 12 Oregon.